everyone. I'm here at the Bible reading. I hope you're having a good day. Let's go over our prayer requests. Please keep the following people in prayer: Rhonda Kirshner, Luke, Emma, and Bridget Boggs, Sherm, Cindy and Jim, Layla and her son Emil, Danette Rager, Joyce Light, Laura Carper, Jimmy Myers, Abby and Liam, Pat and Wetzel Dempsey, Ray and Donna Dunlap, Bonnie Jean, Elizabeth Jeffries and her grandson Dominic, Randy Post, Cohen Richmond, and Melly Stanley. My sister Shelly's first birthday in heaven is today. Happy birthday, Shelly. She died on January 10th of this year. Unexpectedly. She's only 38. We always celebrated our birthdays together when we were kids, because hers was on July 15th and mine's on July 18th. So Dad always had our birthdays together every year. They were supposed to have a celebration of life for her today, but I never heard anything about it, so I don't know if they did or not. If they did, they didn't tell us about it, so I don't know. But today is her birthday. First birthday in heaven. Today we're going to be reading Romans chapter 2 verse 25 through chapter 3 verse 8, Psalm 11, and Proverbs 19 verses 10, 11, and 12. Circumcision has value if you observe the law, but if you break the law, you have become as though you had not been circumcised. So then, if those who are not circumcised keep the law's requirements, will they not be regarded as though they were circumcised? The one who is not circumcised physically and yet obeys the law will condemn you, who even though you have the written code and circumcision, are a lawbreaker. A person is not a Jew who is the one only outwardly, nor is circumcision merely outward and physical. No, a person is a Jew who is one inwardly, and circumcision is circumcision of the heart, by the Spirit, not by the written code. Such a person's praise is not from other people, but from God. What advantage, then, is there in being a Jew? Or what value is there in circumcision? Much, in every way. First of all, the Jews have been entrusted with the very words of God. What if some were unfaithful? Will their unfaithfulness nullify God's faithfulness? Not at all. Not at all. Let God be true, and every human being a liar, as it is written, so that you may be proved right when you speak, and prevail when you judge. But if our unrighteousness brings out God's righteousness more clearly, what shall we say? That God is unjust in bringing his wrath on us? I am using a human argument. Certainly not. If that were so, how could God judge the world? Someone might argue, if my falsehood enhances God's truthfulness and so increases his glory, why am I still condemned as a sinner? Why not say, as some slanderously claim that we say, let us do evil that good may result? Their condemnation is just. Doing evil, expecting something good to come out of it. That's ridiculous. It's just like people selling their soul to the devil and doing evil so they can have good things. like become popular or famous singer or, a star. They don't know what they just done, or they do and they don't care. They may be happy while they're on this earth and got everything they want, but they're not going to live forever. How long is that career going to last? Are they going to have that career and all these fans till they're like 101 or older? Or are they going to die a week after? And regardless, it don't matter. They're still going to die. No matter what age it is, they're going to die. They're not immortal. They will die. And they have a soul. And their soul will go to hell because they sold it to the devil. And it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it. I seen this crazy thing today. Me and Sherm was watching at this Disneyland. That place is so evil. We see people being arrested there all the time at Disneyland and Disney World, being sex traffickers. I can't tell you how many people we've seen arrested doing that there. It's awful. Well, they had a lot of stuff there making fun of God, in this building. Sherm, what was that guy's name? This place worshipped this guy who sold his soul to the devil to be a famous blues musician. Well, I don't know, but he sold his soul to the devil to be a famous, jazz person. And every year on that anniversary, they take dirt from the road where he sold his soul to the devil at and put it underneath a stage in this building. And they have a big party every year on that day, celebrating that. And they got demonic pictures up in there. And they got like pictures or like a cross up in there with like a serpent going in the middle of the cross and stuff. Slapping God right in the face with this stuff. It's sick. And they think this stuff is okay. They were bragging about this. It had a demon in one of the pictures holding a child. This is Disney. It was a ride they had. The ride was called Lucifer 666. Had a picture of the devil on there. I don't remember what else. What kind of parent would be so stupid to take their kid there and see a ride or anything like that and continue to have their kid there, not alone put them on the ride? Oh my. It's getting worse and worse. The end of the world has to be near. All this stuff in Revelation is happening. It's just, I don't think it's going to be much longer. It's crazy. It's awful. Alright guys, our psalm today is Psalm 11 for the director of music of David. In the Lord I take refuge. How then can you say to me, flee like a bird to your mountain? For look, the wicked bend their bows. They set their arrows against the strings to shoot from the shadows at the upright in heart. When the foundations are being destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord is on his heavenly throne. He observes everyone on earth. His eyes examine them. The Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. On the wicked he will rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind will be their lot. For the Lord is righteous. He loves justice. The upright will see his face. And that was Psalm 11 for the director of music of David. And that's some of what the wicked will see and go through. They think it's a game. It's not a game. Oh, speaking of another clip I seen last night, this is Louisiana. I don't know what meeting it was there, but it was about teachers grooming kids in school to be different genders and all this stuff, I guess. And the vote passed there where it was going to be illegal for teachers to groom their students. It passed, but they're not allowed to do that there in Louisiana. And the people in the background, teachers in the background, started screaming and cussing at them like crazy. They went off. It was insane. And what it's like when they were having the parade, their pride parade, they were walking in the crowd saying and chanting, "We're coming after your kids, we're coming for your kids." And they had kids out there in the street, and literally there was a naked man out there shaking his penis in the street. It's true that a lot of this is for pedophilia, and it's disgusting. It's sick. Finishing up today's Bible reading is Proverbs chapter 19, verses 10 through 12. It is not fitting for a fool to live in luxury. How much worse for a slave to rule over princes. A person's wisdom yields patience. It is the one whose glory to overlook an offense. A king's rage is like the roar of a lion, but his favor is like dew on the grass. Amen. Alright guys, that was our Bible reading for today. I hope it touched your hearts. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.